Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another tragic, sad day in Trump's world. Why do I say that? Because of Elon Musk's DOGE department scoring, unfortunately, a legal win illegally. Let's start with the brand new reporting from Fox News. This article is titled DOGE Scores Big Win, Court Win. Allowed access data on 3 federal agencies. And the article begins and reads, a federal judge in Washington on Friday handed Elon Musk's government efficiency team a win by declining a request to temporarily block it from accessing sensitive data from at least 3 government agencies. My editorial edition. Folks, this is not at all fully a legal win for DOGE. Continuing with the article. Unions and nonprofits attempted to stop Musk's Department of Government Efficiency from accessing records at the Department of Labor and Health and Human Services and the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau. U.S. District Judge John Bates wrote in an opinion that the government was likely correct in categorizing DOGE as an agency, thereby allowing it to detail its staff to other government departments. However, Bates called his finding a, quote, close question, quote, noting that the government did not want DOGE to be considered an agency for purpose of another federal law which would subject it to open a records requests. Bates, who was appointed by President George W. Bush, said DOGE was a, quote, Goldilocks entity, not an agency when it is burdensome, but an agency when it is convenient. Quote, plaintiffs have not shown a substantial likelihood that DOGE is not an agency. If that is so, DOGE may detail its employees to other agencies consistent with the Economy Act, end quote. U.S. District Judge John Bates wrote in part. My editorial edition. the newly minted agency, a key promise of President Trump's re-election campaign, is aggressively slashing government waste when it comes to government spending. It was created via executive order and is a temporary organization within the White House that will spend 18 months carrying out its mission. The Justice Department has argued that the DOGE personnel in question are, quote, detailed U.S. government employees who have access to the information under provisions of the Economy Act. Musk hailed the decision by reposting the news on X with the caption, quote, LFG, quote, an abbreviation for let's effing go, quote. Judge Bates suggested earlier Friday that DOGE creation and its hierarchy, were, quote, odd, quote, noting that it, quote, was created in a way to get it out of OMB, Office of Management and Budget, and instead answering to the Chief of Staff of the President, end quote. Quote, DOGE, quote, took great effort to avoid being an agency, but in this case, you're an agency, end quote, he said of DOGE. Quote, it just seems to strain credulity, end quote. Attorneys for unions representing Labor Department employees argued during last week's hearing that absent court intervention, DOGE could access protected agency information, including the financial and medical records of millions of Americans, as well as employee safety and workplace complaints. The plaintiffs noted that Labor Department systems contain sensitive information about investigations into Musk-owned companies and SpaceX, as well as information about trade secrets of competing companies, sparking concerns about Elon Musk's possible access to the information. Attorney Mark Sandberg argued that allowing DOGE access to this information could have a, quote, chilling effect, quote, on new employees coming forward due to fear of unlawful disclosure or retaliation. Quote, the sensitive information of millions of people is currently at imminent risk of unlawful disclosure, end quote. Sandberg said the plaintiffs had argued Judge Bates to grant a urged request to block DOGE's access to the information, which they said would, quote, force the agency to implement a more thoughtful process, end quote. Separately, on Friday, a federal judge extended a temporary order blocking DOGE from accessing payment systems within the Treasury Department. That extension came after 19 state attorneys general filed a lawsuit claiming DOGE illegally accessed the Treasury Department's center payment system at the administration's behest. Fox News' Bree Stimson and Reuters contributed to this post. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we do end today's video, there's a few things I want to get checked off. First, I want to check off and thank U.S. District Federal Judge Carl Nichols for blocking DOGE from accessing sensitive information at the Treasury Department on Friday. And next thing is, if you haven't already, please do feel free to follow me on my socials. That way you could get access, or not access, updates on when I posted a brand new video and legal breaking update to the channel. I am on Instagram, Snapchat, and Threads. Those links will be linked down below in the video description, along with the link to this vital news article. Next thing is, please help me make sure that the channel reaches 100 subscribers. We just literally reached 91 subscribers, which means we only have 9 more subscribers to go after we reach the goal of 100, I don't know why I keep saying 90, 100 subscribers. Go ahead and stick around, because after that we've got more subscriber goals to reach. The next one I think is like 110 subscribers of the next goals after the 100 subscriber goal. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next legal breaking update. Please stay safe out there, and in the meantime, have a great day.